Imagine stepping back nearly 2,000 years into the very first generation of Christians. There were no church buildings, no Sunday services as we know them, and yet these early followers of Jesus had a guide, a handbook written to teach them how to live, pray, and worship. This guide is called the Didache, or the Teaching of the 12 Apostles. The Didache was likely written between 50 and 120 AD, possibly in Syria or Palestine. It wasn't part of the New Testament, but it was highly respected by early Christians. Some even considered including it in the canon. Though short, only 16 chapters, it covers a wide range of topics: moral instructions, church practices, guidance for leaders, instructions for baptism, prayer, fasting, and the Eucharist. It is essentially a manual for living the apostles' teachings in daily life, at a time when Christianity was new, often persecuted, and spreading across the Roman Empire. The first section distinguishes between the way of life and the way of death. The way of life emphasizes love, humility, honesty, patience, and generosity. The way of death warns against violence, greed, pride, and immorality. This wasn't just theory. It was practical guidance meant to shape communities where believers could live faithfully, even in a hostile world. The Didache also gives detailed instructions for worship. For baptism, it teaches using living water, if possible, and provides guidance if water is scarce. For prayer, it includes the Lord's Prayer and emphasizes praying 3 times a day. Fasting was required on Wednesdays and Fridays, setting Christians apart from pagan customs. And for the Eucharist, it gives a simple communal blessing over bread and wine, showing that sharing the meal was sacred and central to early Christian life. Even in the first century, the Church had structure, ritual, and a shared rhythm of devotion. The Didache also provides guidance for leaders and teachers. Bishops and deacons were to be worthy, humble, and servants of the community. Traveling teachers were welcomed, but communities were warned to test their teachings to ensure alignment with the apostles' message. Unity and accountability were essential. Early Christians were learning to organize themselves, maintain order, and live faithfully in a sometimes hostile Roman world. The Didache was also a response to challenges: pagan influence, immoral practices, internal disputes, and false teachers. By providing clear rules and guidance, it helped preserve the apostles' teachings, protect fledgling communities, and ensure new believers could follow Christ consistently and faithfully. Why does the Didache matter today? First, it offers a window into the daily life of first-century Christians, one of the earliest glimpses outside the New Testament. Second, it shows us how rituals like baptism, prayer, and the Eucharist were practiced. Third, it reminds us that early Christianity wasn't just about belief, it was about living rightly, loving others, and building community. And finally, it bridges the gap between the apostles and later church leaders, showing how Jesus' teachings were passed down practically and faithfully. Nearly 2,000 years later, the Didache still speaks. Faith is more than belief. It's how we live, how we pray, and how we care for one another. The first Christians faced immense challenges, but with guidance like the Didache, they built a community that would endure for millennia.